Hey, what's good, gang? Back with another one. We out here about to get on a nice ride. See, it's sunny and cloudy, kind of. It's chilly for sure, but I appreciate you guys for rocking with me. If you like this video, I appreciate you to do so, and share it, comment, subscribe. I'll do the same and try and follow up with you guys as well. So let's get into it. A lot of things that was happening, over the past few days.
It's a trap!
What the hell? I had to break for a minute because I had to make sure this lady wasn't about to do anything. There'd be a lot of little tweakers roaming around in this town. So my head is always on the swivel, like, what you trying to do? But yeah, man, it felt good to get out. Like I was just about to say, I've been doing a lot of work to the bike aesthetically. I got some Vivid Vinyl, shout out to them. I've used them before on Sting, doing my wheels, and I did my own wheel design. And so on this bike, Vader, the Agusta BRUTALE, yeah, I've decided I'm going to do a design again, but I'm not going to go as crazy as I did on Sting with this bike. I'm just going to, bring in my theme. With a lot of black and red accents here and there. But yeah, outside of that, I did my servo eliminator, and I can say this is my first full ride since doing that. Yeah, it's awesome. So yeah, we did the servo. I eliminated, the low-end mishaps I've been having that I've been talking about, where you can be in low gear and it sucks and it feels like the bike is trying to choke itself out and basically going to kill itself. So the idle need to be smoothed out at a lower RPM, and yeah, that seems to have done the trick for the most part. A lot of restriction was released from that. If you didn't know, I got an SC Project CRT slip-on. Going through this spot right here real quick. This little town was it's awesome. These churches and stuff around here, these schools. I like architecture. So this church and on the one on my right hand side that you couldn't see, just amazing. I also like these dope ass adobe houses that would be Adobe houses that we, I keep passing up. These are some of the Indian reservation towns, pretty much. So, but you can see how they keep their stuff all together. It's trippy out here in regular U.S. towns. There's some folks that treat that shit like trash, and it's just it's just wow. There's a big difference. But yeah, it's definitely beautiful going through here. But anyways, as I was saying about the servo. So yeah, I'm definitely feeling the low end. It used to be kind of gutless down low, and now I feel like it's alive down there, and there's something there, and it pulls a lot more. The other thing I think that it kind of helped out too was the clutch release play. I have better feel in that as well. So this was, definitely a good investment. If you haven't done that on your bike and you have one of those things, I'd say go ahead and go do that. I didn't have one of those on Sting, so I never had to deal with that, with this issue before. So yeah, this was a first, but hopefully that rectified the issue. This is also cool, rolling over the Rio Grande River. I'll come back to that later. But yeah, I was definitely looking over the side. But I definitely just wanted to get out. As usual, as I've been saying, I've just been putting miles and continuing this break-in process to get up there. I'm not trying to go too fast, because once you have to hit the dealership, we always have to do what? Spend more money. And I'm not eager to give these people a ton of money for the Agusta to get serviced. But it has to be done, so we'll go ahead and move accordingly. Man, if you can't tell, these views are awesome. I don't know if this camera is doing it justice, but I'm glad I chose to go this direction today. I've been meaning to head out this direction. I just haven't, because I'm not fully registered and have all my paperwork legit. I'm kind of leery where I'm rolling to, and logistically planning things where it kind of keeps me from getting into trouble. But as you can see, I still get out and ride. This shit was creepy right here. There was an old man and 2 dogs sitting on that corner right there, and I was gonna take a picture right there, but I was like, nah, he ain't about to mess with me. I don't want to have to lay him out. Look at the river just flowing on the other side there. But yeah, this was definitely a good ride to get out. Oh yeah, speaking of that, yeah, I've been looking at cameras for a while. I have a GoPro Hero 9. That's what I usually shoot with. I also shoot with my phone, my Samsung Galaxy S22, and just make it work. And then I edit, and then turn things into what it is. But I do plan on getting a Sony A7, or I forgot the other camera. I think it's a Luminix that I was looking at, but both of those cameras are ideal for my needs. So look for that in the future. You might see the quality go up severely. But I try and do my best, so hopefully I don't butcher it. But yeah, this is fun going back through here, these curves and little small sweepers here and there, and then just running along the river. I was trying to push the bike a little bit, but it's so beautiful right here. And again, the camera doesn't do it justice with the undulations and elevation sweeps. And then it's looking into the valleys and stuff like that, and the rivers right there too, with the mountains in the back. So it's kind of, I was trying to focus on two different things at one time, and then I'm like trying to open the bike to see what it's like. And I'm still a little bit nervous here and there. Again, I'm brand new to this style of riding in general. I'm used to a sport bike, and even the seating position on this bike is quite different in my opinion. It's also really small, and really agile, really nimble. It's hard for me to actually lean on this bike because it just falls into turns on its own pretty much. So I don't really have to do a whole lot, to it, and it's smooth. I don't know what else to say. So I'm trying to learn how do you get into the turns correctly on the naked, this bike just makes that hard because it's so easy to ride. But yeah, it's definitely a ride. It's definitely fun, and I'm enjoying it. Back to speaking on aesthetics, yeah. So I did my wheels with the Vivid vinyl. I used I believe it was it's called Red Demon carbon fiber, and it came out amazing, better than I expected. My initial designs, my rear wheel, the width of the rim was smaller than I thought, so I had to make some adjustments and switch my design, but it still came out awesome. I can't say enough, the bike looks great. Now I'm just waiting for accent parts. You see I'm over here by the Rio Grande. You ain't supposed to stop on this bridge, but I had to do it anyway, so I was just like, well, hopefully nobody comes by and tells me to get off, because I'm about to get these pictures. And I was trying to be quick, so I didn't get the greatest, and they do kind of fly around there, even though it's not a lot of traffic. But look at that, that's a hell of a scene. I stayed there for a minute and just enjoyed it. But it's definitely pretty. It's full and it's flowing, and it's just tranquil. But yeah, back to the bike. I'm excited now that I got that vinyl stuff out of the way, because that could be the hardest part, because you're always having to be accurate with your lines, whether you're pinstriping or whatever, and whatever your design is, it can make things difficult, and you're always trying to make it look as good as possible. But now I just get to play with just parts and performance parts, and that's just basically bolts and nuts, in the direction that you're trying to go as far as your design. So I'm really enjoying this process, and the bad thing is all the stuff that I'm going to do now is going to cost a ton of money. But it's all good. It's a part of the process, and that's why we enjoy it. You're not really looking at it for money. Here go those churches from another angle. Just beautiful. Especially this one. It's like, I wanted to get a picture, but I didn't want to be disrespectful. I think somebody was getting married on the other side, so I just kept going. Maybe next time. But I appreciate you guys for coming through in this quick trek with me, and if you like what you saw, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'm definitely going to keep going on this thing, and I got more stuff to show you guys and keep you up to date. All right, but thank you a lot, and I appreciate it. You guys stay up. I'm out. Peace.